All right, Tommy Lee. The first I need to say thanks for coming. I work in China more than 10 years, but my company actually started from 1990. Um, okay. A lot of people that are asking me the same question, how you enter this big market, how to enter this the great China market. And I really think um, it's not easy to get the answer because this market is very demanding. This is the one I want to show you. Because a lot of people, when they enter this market, they always think the China is only split in the north side and the southern side. But actually, this is not. Every single city is different. The culture is different. And especially for designer, I think they always are facing a serious problem. It's not easy to sell the good idea to the Chinese. Um, I spent 10 years in China. I find it's not easy to get to build a relationship with them if they don't understand them. They really think we are aliens sometimes. I'm not saying we are a monster, but they think if you don't understand the culture, if you don't understand their history, or even you don't know their politics, yeah, you don't know their market, and they won't trust you. So I'm sure most of the designers, they not really understand the politics about mainland China. But I'm being it, I spent really long time to studying not only design, especially politics. I have experience in Beijing. I talked to the taxi driver more than half an hour. He only talk about history. Sounds like he's working in the central. He shared a mattress with a chairman. He knows everything. And that's China. If you don't know China, and you won't build the relationship, and they won't trust you. So that's why when we enter this area, I know they only split in two kind of business for design. One is come from corporate, the others come from government. And sometimes the government client, they will pay doubles as the normal price. So that's why a lot of people, they really want to get into the China market for the government job. If you don't have a relationship, if you don't know China, I still have some option. You need to prepare a good portfolio. And of course, I hate to work for the government. Yeah, because they are very conservative. Yeah, sometimes even in Hong Kong they are. And so I need to prepare some portfolio at first. Hong Kong Productivity Council is one of the oldest council in Hong Kong. Yeah, this is older than me, the 50 something. Yeah, this is the original logo. We call it HKPC, and this is because during the 60s, Hong Kong is very famous for what? Very famous for manufacture. A lot of product like watch, like toys, like some plastic good. Actually, this is manufactured from Hong Kong, and we export to the whole world. The market share is over 80%, so you can imagine that kind of business is actually is a heart office in Hong Kong at the time. So the government, they fund a council, they call Productivity Council, to support and help the manufacturer. But now today, they're getting old. Let me show you something. Normally, the government, at the time, they don't have a branding. Look at the logo, you understand, it's boring. That's why, because I'm major in the retail branding, so that's why I'm never feel interest about the government project. But they changed now. In the old day, they only focus the PC is only focused on technology development. But now today, they focus the new area is the business management. Let me tell you something, why PC is changing. Actually, the Hong Kong is changing too. Now today, if you know, let me tell you some numbers, some data. the population in Hong Kong is only 7 million, but it's over 42 million tourists came to Hong Kong every single year, and it's still increasing. They came for Hong Kong for what? For shopping, for food and beverage. There's more than 13,000 restaurants in Hong Kong, so you can try it all, even you spend the whole life here. And the tourists, they like shopping. Oh, the people like shopping too. Yeah, because we are the average income, we are the number 8 in the world. We hold a very strong middle class. So we born from branding world. So that's why shopping now today is trying to be the one of the habit of Hong Kong. So the PC now, they want to focus a new area. They want to expand their new surface, it's business development. So they want to be the partner. And actually the concept and everything is changing. That's why they need to have, they want to promote a new brand, a partner. And actually we split we try to use 2 color and 2 line, like a path, like a road, to represent the new PC. And that is the new typeface, modern, contemporary, and the most important, it's not boring anymore. Even the name, we try to make it short now, because in the old day, it's the 7 words. Of course, I try to use Cantonese to tell the original names. 香港生產力促進局, but nobody can, yeah, talk in the right tunes. So that's why we changed it to easy way, only 4 letters, and that's it. But I think it's not good enough. So we need to create the other symbol, the other iconic stuff to represent the new PC. Technology development, just like, you know, because original, the government stuff must be boring, must be no fashion. So that's why we think about, we want to create something interesting. Hardware support, so we use the Googles. This is the new, we call the tag. Totally non-government style, yeah. Because when we have this idea, they really hate it. Even they want to kick me out of the conference room. They say, "Oh no, this is not serious." I say, "Why are you need so serious?" Yeah, this is 2012. And the business management, we think about, yeah, the circle, yeah. And the monocle is represent the knowledge, represent the consultants. So a lovely white figure is appearing now. It's a beast. So these 2 little stuff represent all the campaign advertising. You know, because under the research, we find a lot of people, when they look at this, when they find this is a government news or government promotion, yeah, they will shut off. They will turn off the radio, they will turn off the TV, or they change the channel. But now today, yeah, they will still stay tuned. And we create a lot of new identity, a new form, to try to let the mass market, or try to let people understand the government is changing. I know the government have a lot of problems today, but they still go. After we finished this project, we sent it to all departments in China, and to let them understand the government departments suppose, yeah, they can make it easy, make it not serious like yesterday, and you have a strong feedback. This is one of the work it bring me to China. But the next job I wanted to share is this, the other very famous product, a very important brand is the Shanghai Watch. As you know, the China, actually this is like a rising star, and Yeah, the state run the enterprises total asset is over 21 trillion. Is actually is it's ginormous. That's why everybody want to go into this market. And the rate is the number 2 in the world, the GDP rate. Um, I'm not sure it can, how long they can stand still, but it's still number 2. When took a number 2 from the research, from the Citizen newspaper, they have a very interesting report. They say now today, it's only 4% people in China. Actually, the only 80% of China wealth is just not 80%, it's more than this, but for the political side, they need to stop in 80%. Somebody say it's more than 95, but I'll forget it, okay, 80. But for me, I'm not talking about politics today, I want to talk about marketing. 4%, how much is around 52 million people. They are not a good consumer, actually. This 52 is high consumption power. Yeah. They not only buy, yeah, Swarovski, they not only buy, yeah, some normal brand. They want a luxury brand. But I tell you, these 4% people, let me tell you the behavior about the consumption. They won't spend money on Chinese brand. They only, yeah. So that's specific. It's so sad. That's why a lot of people in China say, this 4%, yeah, you can get the money from them. Yeah, because they like Gucci, MS, the European brand. They won't buy Chinese brand because of China. They don't have a luxury brand. That's the reason why. So that's why my client, when they knock my door, they say, they wonder, well, the first luxury brand from China. And we find that in China, like fashion, like watches, like cosmetic, actually, the manufacturing cost is the same, but the retail price is different. And a lot of people just create a brand, create a design, a very good design or a very nice design, but something to forget is the vanity and the value is really, they share the most important part for the Chinese consumer, vanity. So what they want me to do, oh, this is an interesting picture. They have a big, ginormous wallpaper in their headquarters. This is a 4 leader in the old day. Mao, Chow Sang Sang, Deng Xiaoping, and Ke Long. And they're waiting for the airport, waiting for the VIP in the airport. They all wear Shanghai Watch. Yeah. In the old day, I mean, in 1955, the retail price of a Shanghai Watch is around $60. Sounds so cheap, but let me tell you what's happened in the 50, all right? The average salary in the 50 in the mainland city is around $36. So you bought a Shanghai Watch, sounds like you bought an Amazon LV. It's very expensive. Yeah, if you get married in Shanghai, you need to buy up here. It means you will spend a whole season's salary for only a pair of watches. So it's a big thing at the old day. But now, only 1,500. Yeah, but there's nothing. Yeah, especially they were facing another strong brand like Seiko, like Citizen, or even G-Shock. You know, same price. So that's why my client, they'll give me the idea is, they want to create a brand like chili, Gatlei, chili. We want to create this, yeah, but we want to change it to something like Ferrari. Okay, let me make it simple. Just like we want to keep the same brand, but the retail price, you need to increase 100 times. Believe it or not, it's 100 times. And I asked my client, won't you spend this money to buy IKEA, even he say, no, I won't. Yes. There's nobody want to, pay $850,000 for the Shanghai Watch. So that's why it's just, for me, we call it is a Titanic project. It's not easy, but we're afraid at the end, yeah, we will sink. So when we start the project, we not only think about the brand, the design, and think about the product, and need to think about the behavior of the consumer in China today. Because of the one that we talk about from 1,500, we want to change it from this to 100 times. It's a big number. So who will pay for it? Collector, for sure. And if you find the collector, if the Chinese collector, how much money do want to pay for it? Normally, they will pay, it's a starting point, yeah, 300,000 for the Tourbillon. Yeah, sometimes they will pay more than $1 million. Yeah, this all depends on what kind of brand. But in China, actually, there's another brand they call Seagout. They have a Tourbillon before, but the retail price is only 20,000. It's very cheap, but they always have the problem about the watch. They have a mechanical failure because the manufactured in China and designed by Chinese. So that's why if you want to manufacture a very good Tourbillon, you need to find a European designer. And of course, I have a friend, because I'm an AGI member, so I have a friend, and his name is Eric Juho. And he's one of the top 10 Tourbillon designer in the world. Some China brand, they invite him before. They want him to design a new Tourbillon for the other brand. He don't want to do it because he know the situation in China today. He afraid maybe 2 weeks after, there's tons of copy watch will appear in the China market. That's why he reject this offering. But my idea is, we produce a new watch, but we want to focus on the Hong Kong market because a lot of people from China, they fly, it came from China to Hong Kong only for this. So I say, we will protect you, we will protect your right, we will protect your product, because this is Hong Kong. We have democracy, and we have a very good law and order. Running is a basic law. It's quite different with the mainland China. So we want him to have a confidence about us, and he's agreed. And of course, this is not my watch. It's a Harry Winston. This is his Tourbillon for the Harry Winston. This is the retail price up to $6 million. And he created the first Tourbillon for Shanghai Watch. This is the first one, and I'll show you the second. It's more expensive. Just off the market. Once the product is finished, we know the quality, we can reach to the top, we can reach to the world standard. And packaging. Normally we use a leather, we use a carton box, but this time we use a maple wood, and the craftsmanship is really nice because each box we spend almost 2 months to produce it. Yeah. A cotton box. Open it. This is a maple wood box, and open it. This is the other leather. Yeah, and the leather with the silver handle, and we have the other leather package, and the certificate. This sounds like we have a few steps. Actually, this is a presentation. Every single time, if the sales, when they put the box, put the product in front of a consumer, they put it one by one. It's just like a show. For sure, the people don't believe. They say, "Don't tell me this is only $2,000." Yeah, they will think this must be expensive, and it's worth it. So the POP, everything actually is made in China. Because we want to tell everybody they can produce a good stuff. Yeah. Even though advertising, we will say it's made in China and designed by Eric Johor. We want to create a higher value, and we try to use a vanity here to conquer the consumer. What about branding? How to build this brand? Because I know in China there's tons of good product, but at the end it's broke, it disappeared. Let me tell you something about the brand. I have a research about, actually I work with the Korean bank, and we have a research, we talk about branding. This is not a lot of brand, is over 200 years in China now. Yeah. In Japan, there's a 3,100 brand. It's over 200. There's a lot. But in China, even they call themselves with a 5,000 years history. Yeah. But they only have 5 brands. It's over 200 years. It's a very, very little, and it's still disappearing. So that's why we want to save it. We want to say, no matter how good you are, if you don't know how to rebrand it or how to build it up, you will disappear. So that's why we appoint the Bohems. Bohems is very famous about auction in the world, especially for watch. And we call him, we produce the first Tribune, and then we send it to the Bohems for auction. We try to test the market, the new logo. And the first Tribune, actually, we get $500,000. Yeah. Actually, in Shanghai, they have tons of auction company, but nobody trusts it. So that's why we only find the right one. Bohem is the right one. So after this auction, we spent 2 months. Yeah, we try to promote this news to every corner in China, to let them know this is the first luxury brand in China. Yeah, the watches sells up to $500,000 in the Bohem's auction event. So after 2 months and everything is set down, we select a company. They call it Oriental Watch Company. Is one of the historical watch retailer in Hong Kong. They only carry a foreign brand like Cartier, like AP, like Constantin. They never have a China brand. So this is the first time, yeah, to sell the China watch. This is the first time. Within 3 weeks, they sell over 15 watches. And this is a limited collection. It's sold out. It's the very first time. And I do remember the owner, the first time when they checked the watch, I said, okay, I'll leave the corner to you. Maybe only 1 week, you will move out because nobody want to buy. But he's wrong, and the miracle is come, and only 3 weeks is all out. And the retail price is exactly $150,000 Hong Kong. So once it's changed, this kind of China brand, we need to think about not only the brand, think about the product, we think about from cross to Tribune, actually it's a product. You need to think about how to handle the vanity of the consumer, the vanity. And yeah, auction is actually just one of a PR event. Yeah, it's possible. Okay, Honeymoon Dessert, this is project, I did a lot of different events. I use it for my speech, but this time I want to not focus the Honeymoon Dessert, I want to focus the other from Honeymoon Dessert. The old Honeymoon Dessert actually is a very small dessert house in Hong Kong. They only focus in the Oriental dessert. They only have 3 shops in Sai Kung. Let me tell you where is Sai Kung. Sai Kung is a village in Hong Kong. It's out of the downtown. It takes around 40 minutes or 45 minutes from downtown to this small village. And the business is good. They only have 3 shops, but the turnover is around 10 million per year. But it's the maximum. Even it can increase 10%. So that's why they call me. And we spend a whole year to change it, to rebrand it, and we bring it to the China market. This is the new logo. Yeah, what I want to talk about is not the logo. We try to use the small stuff to get the market. The dessert monster. Yeah, and sure, there's a kiwi, mango, and we make an illustration. And actually, this is like a Class B movie in the 80s. Now, in the 80s, the very famous pop culture in Hong Kong is movie. So that's why, we create some monster movies, some just like a dinosaur stuff. Let me tell you something that is interesting. Original, this building, this is not Hong Kong building. This is some landmark, some icon from China, like Tiananmen Square, like Great Wall. But later, my client told me, don't do it. The people in China is really serious about this. They think you are Japanese. They want to destroy China. Change it. You will be the first guy is killed by dessert. And okay, no problem. Change in Hong Kong building. I love it. Yeah. Do you know the people in Hong Kong? They really love to kill the building, love to kill all the governors today. Yeah. If it's something, oh, kill him. Yeah. I'm sure that's 1 million people who follow me. The most important from this project, we spent a lot of money to design what? Yeah, to intentional. This is lovely, new design. But what I want to tell you is the spoon. Actually, the spoon, the design is very aerodynamic. It's like a Ferrari, like a Lamborghini. And we'll print a different illustration at the top. And we'll get off the market every single month. Let me tell you something about the answer or the result. The first month, we only produced 30,000 spoons. And within a month, it's all disappeared. And at the end, I find the people from China, they're not only interested to collect a watch, they like to be the other collector. It's all disappeared. And my clients just, wow, what's happened? I say, no. We have 12 design. It means if you came and collect once, you need to count the other 11 times. Otherwise, they can't collect all. I think it's good news. It's like a trap. So this only, less than $2 stuff and create a $1 billion business. Of course, if it purchases more than $200, I can give you some gift. The rainy day. Actually, the business is really slow. It's rainy day. So we have a free umbrella. So now today, every single rainy day is full because of this. I'm not saying they're greedy, but yeah, they love gift. Yeah. So one of the method in the China market is gift. The space is so simple. It's just like a reading room because the story is just exactly like I read the book in my room, in my reading room. I feel thirsty. I think it's the time for some dessert. So, yeah, we create something, some atmosphere, like a Wong Kar-wai movie. Very nostalgia. This is our day. Now today is only the Shanghai. They open over 100 shops. So now today the turnover is 1.2 trillion, and I think it's one of the best chain store from Hong Kong to China. Now today, my client called me to focus the new business. It's a Western dessert. It's not a hard time for me, but my idea is I want to make fun with him. So that's why I say, okay, I give it the other name. They call 100 bites. It means in the shop, they have over 100 little small dessert. And it's a Western dessert. So if you want to try it all, at least you will try 100 bites. Yeah, this is the original logo. Yeah, a dessert bite. But I like to use black humor like honeymoon dessert. And that's why we create something. Yeah. I want to create 100 iconic figures to represent this kind of 100 bites. Yeah, just like these. Yeah, did Helen have a vampire teeth? Yeah. And of course, when I create something like this, Richardson have the other, vampire teeth. And my client, they reject it. They say, why? Because it's a Christian. They say, this is devil. This is a vampire. Even the Halloween, they don't allow the people to go, so forget it. I said, no, this is not vampire. This is only a monster. Yeah, monster is different with vampire. It's a devil, but it's a monster. If you don't like monster, so what about the honeymoon dessert? I said, yes. They can't accept the idea about monsters. So at the end, they allow, they pass. So we create 100 iconic figures. Captain Bob, yeah. Mouse, yeah. I still work for Mary Monroe. Yeah. Yeah, sorry to say it. Yeah, if this will survive, yeah. Yeah, Lincoln, Shakespeare, Michael Jackson, yeah, Guns N' Roses. We create a lot of image from Western and Eastern. It's a mix. Even Gandhi will join the team. Yeah. See ahead. We print a lot of address card. It's for free. Everybody came to the shop, of course, for dessert, but at the end, they will steal the card. Oh, they want to keep the card. Yeah, because actually they have a different kind of teeth. Yeah, what they doing? They want to take a picture in the shop and say, show it. Yeah, which one is nicer? So this is like, the interaction is very, very good in the shop. And you can hear a lot of laughing, a lot of smiling in the shop. Yeah, I have a lot of gift of souvenir too. What about the shop? The space is so interesting because you can find there's a lot of area actually is bite by the monster, bite by them, and the lamb actually is, of course I can show you the next time. Maybe I will prepare some close-up for you. Actually, this is it's over 2,000 teeth. Yeah, and cover the lamb. So because the time is running out, I know, so that's why I need to stop here. So next time, if you want to go to the China market, something you need to remember. The first thing is they have a corporate client and the government client. If they don't prepare, yeah, something like you don't know history, you don't know politics, and you don't know the marketing, try something new. Because this market is very demanding today. They make sure you know them, yeah, and they will accept you. So that's why every single time in China, when it's presented in front of a client, I always give them something surprising. Yeah, they only love something new. Yeah, because it's 10 years ago when I stepped into this market, I think it's as easy. Yeah, but actually I'm wrong. Yeah, because the past 35 years, they have a very good education. They know what is good, or they know what is bad. So that's why you can't cheat them. And at the end, I find my position now today is not only a designer. Yeah, I'm not only a marketing guy. And I need to be just like something I just find the presentation before. You need to be a good storyteller and tell them what's happened yeah, you know what's happened from your history. Yeah, thank you.